Anyone who's running, say, more than 10 miles a week or so needs to have 2 pair of shoes, and they alternate those shoes. So they buy a pair, and when that pair gets about 100 miles on them, they buy another pair. So that by the time the old pair gets 500 or 600 miles on them, they've got a new pair with 100 miles. Because what you never want is to run in a pair of shoes that are too new or too old. Shoes look good, but their biomechanics is broken down. So it's important that you pay attention to your shoe wear and pay attention to the mileage that you're putting on your shoes. It can look good and you may still feel good about running in it, but if it has 600 or 700 miles, and some people say even that's too many, then you should have that other pair of shoes that you're wearing more often. So shoe wear is extremely important relative to runners' injuries. It's easily the most common mistake that runners make. When shoes are too new, they need to be broken in and they need to fit your feet, and there's a number of changes that they're going to make as they get the mileage on them that's going to kind of conform to your feet. So what you want to do is, say you get a new pair of shoes and you have an old pair of shoes that say you've got 400 miles on, and so you work in that new pair of shoes once a week. Then by the time you've got 500 or 600 miles on the other pair of shoes, you've got 50 or 100 on this pair of shoes, and so you never really are without a pair of shoes that has been broken in well, but also a pair of shoes that hasn't broken down. So it's breaking in and breaking down. You've got to run between breaking in and breaking down. In my experience, and this is in college athletics and in, with the high level to low level, the most common mistake people make is running in shoes that are too new or too old.